Welcome to A Meaningful Marketplace.
I'm Sarah Masoni from Oregon State University's Food Innovation Center, where I've helped countless dreamers launch their new food products. It's the science of taking a food delight from the kitchen to mass manufacturing and still keeping its great taste. That's what I do. I've been called the woman with the $1 million palate, although I haven't tried to cash that check yet. Listen in weekly for real-life stories.
I'm Sarah Marshall, owner of Marshall's Haute Sauce and author of Preservation Pantry, modern canning from root to top and stem to core. I love inspiring business owners to get started on their journey, encourage folks to be part of their local community, and I'm excited to help business owners tell their stories. Hello and welcome to the Meaningful Marketplace. We are here weekly to discuss the journeys of food entrepreneurs. We're glad you've joined us today as we bring you stories of hope and inspiration. This is Sarah Marshall, owner of Marshall's Hot Sauce.
And Sarah Masoni of Oregon State University's Food Innovation Center. How are you doing, Sarah Marshall?
I'm good. I'm good because we got to see each other in person this week. We were
That's right.
The James Beard Public Market Potato Commission event at the Heathman Hotel.
That's right. And you hugged a big potato.
I sure did. I think I knew the potato.
You did. It was Marcy's son. She said she wasn't going to tell anyone, but I didn't say I wasn't going to tell anyone.
You're not a secret keeper.
I can't keep any secrets.
I thought I knew that potato. I knew that hug felt genuine. The Food Innovation Center was there. They were making food. Everyone was there making food. It was a cute, sweet, fun event. They do them regularly. So if people are interested in coming, you can follow the James Beard Public Market. You can sign up for the newsletter. It's free to go to these events. I would recommend.
They're asking for $20 donations.
They are, yes.
Yeah.
It is a fundraiser. So when you sign up, you can choose your ticket denomination of what you pay.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like that if people want to just come hang out, don't have a lot of money, you can. If people want to donate to the market, you can. It's up to you. I think that's real cool.
Yeah.
And we had a great time. We saw lots of buddies.
I know there's one coming up for berries this summer.
A berry fundraiser.
A berry one.
Yeah, I think
they just had one for truffles and they had one already for crab. So there's always something around that tastes good.
Yeah. So I would recommend that people go. I think it's very fun. And I'm so excited about the James Beard Market opening. The goal is next year. It's going to be downtown. People are excited about it.
I haven't heard if they're going to throw fish around.
Like the Pike's Place Market. The sign looks similar. The public markets all have similar signage across the country.
Yeah.
And I think, the Seattle market does throw.
I know what they could do. They could throw potatoes around at our market.
That could be our potato throwing.
Right. Potato throwing.
They said the potato is the Oregon State.
This vegetable.
State vegetable.
It is?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
That's why they should throw potatoes.
And I did not know that at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and
new.
You had to say what their favorite, we were all interviewed. You had to say what your favorite potato dish was.
What did you say yours was?
Well, I said that I like to make this veggie burger with barley and potatoes.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing. I make it for my family all the time. Like I use leftover mashed potatoes and just barley in our hot sauce, and it's so good.
Oh.
Huh. Good for you, Sarah.
Yeah, it's delicious. They didn't put me in the video though, so I think it was because I was promoting my own hot sauce, which I wasn't trying to do. But
I mean, I saw the video. Gary was talking about how the best potato is greasy tater tots at a dive bar.
Dive bar. He's not wrong.
That makes sense.
There's a shortage of tater tots right now, just to let you know. So if you see them in the freezer at the store, get yours.
Because we're gonna run out of tater tots. It's gonna be like
I think
toilet
so.
paper.
Yeah,
it's very Portland to run out of tater tots.
All right. Well, it's not just me and Sarah today. You hear another voice, and I'm going to introduce you to her right now. I'd like to introduce you to Brooke Smith, owner of Good Measure, a community-centric grocery store, cafe, and resource hub.
Oh,
in
thank
Milwaukie.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hi, we're delighted to have you on the show today.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Milwaukie needs you.
Yeah, we
Thank you.
do.
Thank you. Thank
We
you.
need you. We like to connect listeners to you. So let's tell people your Instagram and website.
Good Measure PDX,
Perfect. We'll tag you in the show notes too, so they can just click away.
or rather, good_measure PDX.
There you go.
Very
That's what,
important.
that's what they need. So where is Good Measure?
It is in downtown Milwaukee, across the street or adjacent to Cha Cha Cha, off Main Street, where
Mm.
there's really not that many other businesses down there. And that's that end of Milwaukee.
We do have listeners across the U.S. This is Milwaukie, Oregon.
Yes, that's correct. Thank you. I'm from the Midwest, so I get this pickle beer from the other Milwaukee, Donna's Pickle Beer.
Do you sell Donna's Pickle Beer?
I
at the
do.
shop? Okay.
Yes, I
thought
do.
What the? It could be your sister store or sister city.
I know. I waited for her to like launch this so that I could have it wholesale because I was like, I want to get it in the other Milwaukee, and I'm from the Midwest, so
Yeah, perfect. That's a good back and forth trade. Let's tell people what you do at the shop, and then we also always like to kind of start at the beginning of your journey. So like when you started and what inspired you.
Well, it started probably like 10 years ago. I think that it honestly wasn't really like a dream. I feel like that is like something that a lot of folks say that it started from a dream. And
Mhm.
for me, it was more so like I was kind of trying to find an outlet to build a future for myself. I just come from a low income family and just didn't have a lot of educational background. And agriculture was something that I did for a long time. My dad ran an organic produce company in Chicago. So produce has always been kind of in my life or surrounded by it. But then, yeah, I guess just talking about it more, worked in a lot of farming out here. I ended up going to school for alternative medicine. So I became a clinical herbalist. Couldn't really find an outlet for that either. So I started taking classes to become a doula. So then I was farming and herbal medicine and then kind of incorporated that into being a doula. Yeah, and then I moved to downtown Milwaukee at the beginning of the pandemic, and I was like, "Ugh, there's nothing out here."
Yeah.
So true.
There really wasn't. And I feel like I've heard that so many times. And so then that's when I think it started to become more of a dream is like, can this be possible? Can I create something like this? And I wasn't really even sure what I was envisioning at that point. Like, is a grocery store, a small grocery store sustainable? Am I going to be able to stay afloat with that? What are some things that bring people together? What are some things that will also just keep me in business in general? So then this kind of idea started building, and I had no idea what I was doing. But I had two really important women in my life that just were great mentors and resources for me, and that was Kara at Vibrant Valley and Mel from Bar Carlo. And they just kind of, supported me through this. And one of the first things I did was get an LLC. I was like, I think this is what I need to do first. Not sure why, but that's what I did. So yeah, from there it just became that and just asking what I needed to do next because like I said, I was really unsure of what I was even doing. I didn't have anyone in my family to really ask about how to do this or where to start. And I feel like anytime I spoke to somebody else who started a business by themselves or owned a business, they're like, this is hard. This is so hard. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, I like love a challenge. And I don't know, I'm from Chicago, so I feel like that hustle mentality is like in my blood. So I was like, give me a challenge, please.
If somebody comes in the store and they need to have their baby, will you help them?
Yes, of course.
That's an extra bonus.
Yeah.
I actually just, on top of a million things that I always say yes to because I just love saying yes to opportunities, but also to just challenge myself more. But owning a business is wild, the most wild thing I've ever done. But one of my best friends just had a baby in December, a few days before my birthday and she asked if I would be her doula. And of course, right, it's like right around holidays and like we just discussed,
So
I
busy.
agreed to pre-orders and all these things. And I was like, oh my God, I would never miss this for the world. And it was truly like one of the most special moments I ever had.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was really awesome.
Do you make special cookies for pregnant ladies
I
since you have an oven?
I have not made any lactation cookies at Good Measure, but I surely could.
We'll spread rumors for you.
No, we'll create a demand.
I mean, I feel like I could just make the lactation cookie mix.
Oh, there you go.
Build a
And you
mix.
can, yeah,
That would make
because
sense.
maybe other people would want to make them, or maybe I'd
Yeah.
have to toss them away if there's not enough pregnant people begging for these lactation cookies.
Yeah, you want to do a shelf stable instead of
Exactly.
having the demand of all the pregnant women in town coming
Yeah,
to the shop.
Could
absolutely.
have a line around the corner of pregnant ladies.
Mhm.
I mean, you never know.
If they're good, they'll come.
Yeah.
All cookies are good.
Let's describe to people what it's like to come into the shop, what they can experience when they come in.
Good Measure is on a corner, and it was something I waited for a long time. The landlord was impossible to get a hold of, but I wanted it because of how bright it was in there. And I think natural sunlight already just emits like community and warmth and joy. And so once Good Measure was open and people walked in the door, I mean, they were able to grab produce, they were able to grab a bottle of wine, they were able to grab a sandwich, but there was people like sitting down and the sun is bright and they're enjoying coffee, grabbing groceries for dinner or grabbing sandwiches that we make for lunch. It's a little bit more of a fast environment as well because something I had in mind was that we are just all so busy. I mean, we all put so much on our plate and yeah, I just feel like this lifetime right now, everything feels really heavy and people don't want to do a lot of things for themselves. And there just isn't a lot of, I guess, like nourishing grab and go items. I feel like we're really built on convenience and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but like we're reliant on convenience. And I just don't think that there was enough nutritional things or local or sustainable things that were grab and go. Obviously, the price reflects that, but we definitely try to keep it within a budget that people can afford. I mean, obviously, we would never turn anybody away, but we always have a day old bin and we have a free fruit and free whatever if like there's something bruised or something like that, like we have a free bin as well. So, yeah, I mean, I think you can expect to almost grab a little bit of everything and probably bump into somebody you know. And you can ride your bike there and sit outside on a bench and enjoy it in the sun, or you can sit inside and listen to our awesome music.
Mm.
My family hangs out there a lot. So if you come there, you'll probably see one of us there. Definitely my dad is there
I
often.
would say Emmett's there probably 3 to 4 times a week. And if it's before 3 o'clock, it's a caffeinated Italiano with a cinnamon roll.
Oh, yeah.
And if it's after 3, it's a decaf Italiano, and we're out of cinnamon rolls.
That's his go-to order. And we got, are you still doing Weenie Wednesdays?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to tell people about that?
Sure. I mean, the Chicago and me could never not have a hot dog on the menu, but I mean, I just couldn't have it every day. So Wednesdays, we do something called Wine and Weenie Wednesdays. There's always a vegan hot dog and there's always an all beef and condiments that you can top yourself. But every month we do a special hot dog that you can get on your vegan or all beef hot dog.
Did I see like a hot dog cake that you put together?
For our birthday.
Oh,
Birthday.
how did you eat it?
We did not eat that.
Oh, you didn't eat it.
No, we did not. No, but we did make a really beautiful birthday cake.
Mhm.
That was like a lemon curd cake that was just delicious.
Yum.
But we did on April Fool's make a hot dog latte and we did all sample it. And it's pretty disgusting.
Well, it's it's fun though. That's the thing that I love about what you do because you do create this community space. So there's always fun things happening. You do these different events, you gather people from the community, you put on different workshops, you do all different kinds of fun stuff. You want to talk about the different events you do?
Oh, brother. I love putting on events, whether it's a holiday, whether it's a marketplace. And by marketplace, I mean gathering some folks, like local artists, doing something like a spring soiree, and we're having a fun food or beverage item, and then inviting local artists to showcase their wares. A lot of it, a lot of the events that I put on are because of how important the community is to me. And I mean, there's people that have met at Good Measure and now are friends. And that to me is like probably the coolest thing I've ever witnessed. And like, I'm so appreciative of that. But yeah, I mean, I don't think there's an event that we wouldn't put on if it was put in front of us. So
Cool.
How did you come up with your name, Good Measure?
I think it was more so a saying that my mom and I would always say. She was a single mom, and we always just as like women were like, let's just like for that extra effort, for the extra this, for good measure. And it is. I think that a little extra or doing something for good measure is cool.
I like that.
Good name.
So,
Thank you.
from the time that you opened to now, it's been over a year.
Yeah.
Have you changed what you originally set out to do?
I think that I thought grocer was going to be the highlight of downtown Milwaukee. It is truly a food desert down there. And circling back to like convenience, I just didn't think that my food would be so popular. And I absolutely love it because if anybody knows outside of Good Measure, I love hosting. I love feeding people. I love taking care of people. I'm such a nurturer. And so seeing people get joy from eating my food is so awesome. Like, I'm so thrilled by it. So we've just had to kind of pivot and grow more so with our food. I am always like taking polls and asking questions online what people are looking for or wanting, whether that's in grocery. We also have like natural wine that you can drink on site, or food, or just what people are looking for, whether it's like dietary restrictions. But I do think we do just such a great job of having a variety of dietary things as well. And we just make every single thing in-house. We don't even buy mayonnaise. We make it. Like the only thing that we don't make is the meat and cheese. The focaccia is made in-house. We use a low gluten flour that's from Walla Walla, from Small's Family Farm. They're awesome. Yeah, I mean, there's just not a single thing that we don't make. And I think people appreciate that. I think people appreciate having a nutritious item that they can take with them on the go. But also, I'm a huge breakfast burrito fan. And
Your
so
breakfast burritos are so good.
they're just, that was like a huge R&D for sure, because coming from Chicago, but also living in Southern California, breakfast burritos are life.
Yeah.
And they are for me too. And so the breakfast burrito is like one of our most popular items. And I would agree that
Well, spill. What's in it?
Yeah. It's delicious.
Eggs?
it's very basic. It's eggs, cheddar cheese, black beans, roasted potatoes, sauteed peppers and onions, and a cilantro avocado salsa.
Yeah.
But we like
It's the black beans and the cilantro avocado salsa that like make it extra special.
totally. I mean, once again, we use Tillamook cheese. We use local potatoes. Our eggs come from Trent Family Farms. We grind our spices for our black beans. So like we get cumin seeds and we grind them. So I feel like they're just much more fragrant, as I'm sure you understand about
they're
fragrance of
delicious.
spices. So
So good. I recommend everyone go get the breakfast burrito.
thank you.
It's delicious.
Oregon State University's College of Agricultural Sciences and the Food Innovation Center are proud sponsors of Meaningful Marketplace. With a mission to serve all Oregonians, we are committed to giving voice to those whose food and agricultural stories are not always heard. by providing access and opportunity for a more diverse and just food system because food brings people together.
I was going to ask you, you mentioned that you're a doula and that you're an herbalist.
Yes.
And how do you think that comes into play with what you do at Good Measure?
I would say the doula aspect plays a role when I am talking to my guest. So Milwaukie is a lot of families, and that was just something that I also didn't really think about when opening this. And a lot of my friends are new moms. The Waldorf schools across the street. So I get to be a part of these families' lives and watch them grow up. And I've met so many families and see them go through a lot of things. And I love being a listener for them. I like being a person that can offer them a hug or a safe space or someone to talk to. And I think that that kind of plays a role in it. And it's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. A lot of our listeners are makers in Portland, and you carry products there. How do you decide what products you're going to put on the shelves?
As somebody who used to be on the other side as a maker, as an herbalist who would try to sling my wares to everybody and nobody wanted it because it is so hard to explain herbal medicine if you are not familiar with it or involved in it. And I was getting nowhere with it, and it just would bum me out because I would be doing a market next to somebody who gets all of their crap from Amazon or whatever and these plants from wherever. And I'm like, oh my God, I grow mine. I harvest it, I dry it, I process it. And it's like nobody cared. And so now that I was on this side, I was like, man, I just know so many hardworking people. And I want to be the space for them. I want to have a space for them, and definitely highlighting women. I mean, you're in Good Measure and everyone loves your product. I mean, also your pasta. Like people love the pasta. It's awesome. But yeah, so being on the other side, I got to choose. And so mainly local when I can, but I've lived in so many different cities and states that I like to support the people in those cities and states as well, but also highlighting women.
Yeah, I think that's cool. And I think it's really apparent when you go in there. Well, I don't know that every customer would know that, but as a maker, when I go in there, I look at your shelves and I know almost every person who makes the things that are in there, unless it's somebody that
That's
you brought
pretty
in
sweet.
from the Midwest,
Yeah. Yeah.
But then I
Yeah.
immediately know. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that must be somebody from
Yeah.
Chicago or whatever.
Yeah.
But then it's cool because then I'm like, oh, I can try that because that's something that I
Well,
haven't.
that's also really sweet to hear that there's people in there that you know that you care about, want to support too.
Yeah, for sure. Sarah, we should go on a lunch date to Good Measure.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
please.
that'd be fun.
On the road.
On the road, we should
So far from you, I heard.
take the show on the road. Sarah's gluten-free. Do you have gluten-free option?
We have tons of gluten-free options. You can get any of our sandwiches on a bed of organic greens. However, we do carry gluten-free and vegan pastries. We have a gluten-free breakfast sandwich that's on a gluten-free bagel. Again, I always let folks know that who are gluten-free if it is a allergy or a sensitivity, because the fact that we do use a low gluten flour with an overnight ferment, it is a quite different experience in your gut with folks who can or cannot experience a lot of gluten. And I've had a lot of wonderful feedback from it. So,
That's good to know.
yeah.
You can give it a go. We always like to ask the question for our guests, what do you need from your community right now? What do you need from people who are listening?
I was actually thinking about that recently because I don't think it's so much my community that I need stuff from or would like from. I feel like it's the city. I feel like the city of Milwaukie is somebody I could really use resources from.
Don't you have them on speed dial? They're not friendly? Is that what you're telling me?
Actually, a group of newer and younger people coming in who I really relate to and feel comfortable connecting with them. But they're really short staffed and a lot of things that are happening. Mind you, I try to sit on City Council NDA, which is Neighborhood District Association, Downtown Alliance meetings. I try to be a young queer voice in these spaces and like try to represent my community as well. But I just don't feel like they have active support in small businesses.
They don't.
There's just a lack of communication.
They have terrible parking rules.
Oh my
In
gosh.
fact, my
Oh my God.
husband
Oh my God.
refuses
Do
to
not,
go.
do
My
not.
husband won't even go down there anymore because he was having breakfast at that little breakfast spot that's painted red and white, Grandma's or whatever. And he got a parking ticket
This could
because
be
he
a
was
whole
parked
other
in.
episode. You have no idea. The parking
He won't
person.
go down there anymore.
I will let them be anonymous in this because I have pure rage.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's the most unwelcoming issue that Milwaukie, Oregon has is the parking. It's a huge problem. They have empty lots and they're giving
Yes.
people tickets when they
Yes.
park in the lots.
I
It's
have defended
unbelievable.
multiple guests of mine in court because of this. It is anti-business. They are taking away business from small businesses.
It's
People don't want to go down
unbelievable.
there. It's annoying. It's frustrating.
Sorry,
So
podcast.
but the city, I think a lot of us are working really hard to build something meaningful. Um,
Mm,
and I want to feel like the city's just as invested as we are. And it just doesn't feel that way.
mm-mm.
Because at the end of the day, we are small businesses who want to succeed. And I mean, the whole community wants it. So, like, it should be a partnership, with the city and us, or small businesses, but
Mhm.
it just doesn't feel that way. So, I don't really
Mm-mm.
think it's the community as much as the city should be looking out for us.
Yeah. I think so too, because also, downtown Milwaukee kind of sat undeveloped for a while.
Yeah.
And
It's
so to
been so
have,
empty.
yeah, to have businesses like you come in, I think they really need to support all of you to keep you there,
Yeah.
because it's like this is the first time places have started to open and be
Yeah.
there again. And there's still a lot of empty spaces,
Hmm.
but I think that Milwaukee it is starting to open and can be so wonderful. And I think it is right now, but I think they need to keep you.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things that can be better, parking, but other things too,
Yeah.
just support.
Resources, they make it really challenging. Couple weeks ago, I hosted an event for entrepreneurs or people interested in opening a small business to come to Good Measure and talk to folks. That's what it is. A resource place so there was like a banker, like a lender and somebody who works with grants and somebody who does this in the city. So people were able to show up on Wednesday at Good Measure and kind of hop around in each circle to talk to these people about what they needed to open their small business. And it was pretty successful. So that alone showed that there's not enough resources. And
Yeah.
if this event was put together very last minute and so many people showed up.
Oh, great. Needed, necessary.
Yeah.
Let's tell people where to find you. Let's tell people like the address of where to find you
Yeah.
and where to support you online if they are not here.
10999 Southeast Main Street, Milwaukie, Oregon. Good Measure PDX is the Instagram, and Good Measure PDX is the website.
Perfect. Do you sell anything online that people could order?
I was doing merch online for a little bit,
Mhm.
and you can do all of your pre-orders for holidays. We do catering events, we do birthday, all sorts of things, and you can book on there. But the merch is so hard to keep up with on there. So
Sure.
I was like toggled off.
Yeah, I've definitely done that. Sarah, you have any final questions for Brooke?
I wanted to know, what are your hours?
7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but we are actually going to summer hours. And we're going to introduce wine service with a new separate menu. So we'll be open until 8 p.m.
Nice.
And that's just for summer.
Well, if it goes well, we'll continue with it, especially because there's all these new businesses opening up next to me
Mhm.
and they have much later hours. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Great. Well, everybody should go check out Brooke's shop. Go support her and her biz. And it was great to have you here today. Brooke's here in person, which is super cool. Usually we're all separated, but I like to connect with people in real life.
Me
So
too.
thanks for coming.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Super fun. And thanks to our listeners for listening to the show. Before you go, you can show some love for your favorite podcast by leaving us a review on Apple Podcasts or iTunes. You can follow us on Instagram or YouTube at Meaningful Marketplace Podcast. You can call or text Sarah and I with questions at 503-395-8858. You can also let us know if you want to be a guest at that call line. We couldn't do this without our fantastic team of Joy of Creation Production House. Thanks to Dirk and Haley, our audio engineer. And we'll be back next week. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Bye for now.
If you love the stories we bring you each week, please consider supporting us on Patreon. As an independent media company, your support is absolutely essential. It allows us to continue creating high-quality professional episodes that amplify the voices of women, small business owners, writers, artists, and creatives, and keep their stories free from commercial pressure. By becoming a Patreon member, you're not just supporting us, you're investing in the future of independent media. Please visit patreon.com/The Joy of Creation Production House to join our community today. Thank you for listening and supporting our podcast dreams.